Hey everyone, welcome back to this channel. Today we are diving into something that has the power to completely transform your life. Embracing divine change. Let me ask you this. Have you ever felt stuck and lost or like you just going through the motions? But you're not alone. But the good news is this. God is still in the business of changing lives. So divine change isn't just for people in the Bible. It's for you, right here and right now. Now in this video, we're going to explore how divine change what it really means, how it shows up, and how we can open our heart to experience it personally. So whether you're seeking a fresh start or you just want to grow deeper in your walk with God, this message is for you. So let's tap in, not just with our minds, but with our hearts, into the presence and the power of God. It is not a distant, and He's not distant. Or He's not, and don't ever think He's unavailable. He's right here, ready to pour out wisdom, strength, transformation to those who seek Him. So as we gleam upon Him, His like Ruth in the field of Boaz, we humble ourselves and draw from His endless supply of grace, truth, and love. And then we take hold not of our own understanding or plans, but of His promises, His purposes, His hand that is never let go. So in this season, especially the uncertain ones, this is an invitation to lean in, to listen, and to live fully connected to the one who changed everything. And so you're about to embark on a journey that is going to transform your life in ways that you never thought possible. You see, divine change isn't just some mysterious concept. It's real. It's tangible. It's a tangible shift that can happen when you open yourself to growth and learning and transformation. Of course, opening yourself to the Spirit of God and allowing Him to invade those places that you guard the most. You know that heart. Imagine waking up every morning feeling refreshed and rejuvenated and ready to take on whatever challenge come your way. That's what divine change can do for you. You see, divine change is a powerful, a life-altering shift sparked by a divine force, a spiritual force, one that transforms you from the inside out. See, we're not playing those seesaw games and say, I'll change, and then 1 minute you're up and 1 minute you're down. No. You see, it's not just about changing your circumstances. It's about a deep awakening that brings clarity, renewal, purpose, and a strong sense of alignment from something greater than yourself. This kind of change goes beyond willpower or planning. It feels guided as if grace itself is steering the course. So when divine change take root, you begin to let go of old fears, embrace new strengths, and walk through life with more passion and wisdom and authenticness, even during those times of uncertainties. There's a deep and an unshakable peace because your life is now aligned with the Holy Spirit and move in steady, purposeful rhythm of God. So we all get stuck sometime. But know that feeling when you are trying to make a change, but something holding you back. It might be your fear. It might be your doubt, or even the opinions of others. You see, we often let what others think dictate our actions rather than listening to our own inner voice. You know, that voice of God, that still small voice. You see, in that still small voice, there are strategies, there are solutions, and there is the grace of God unlocking wisdom of God. You see, it's like that we are sleepwalking through life. Instead of being awake and aware and actively participants, which we supposed to be, that voice of the stranger is leading you. But it shouldn't. You see, our deepest fear can hold us back, make it hard to take that first step forward change. And when there is an external influence, and when the culture, pressure, and family expectancy and more block you and stop you. Divine change is about something deeper. It's about tuning into to the voice of God. The Holy Spirit guiding and directing you, giving you inner wisdom and causing you, guide you through. Instead of sitting there and saying, well, Lord, I don't know what to do. And God said, I've got a plan for you. The Holy Spirit will give you direction. You see, we think about people who have overcome amazing odds to achieve their dreams. They didn't go through it with a force of will alone. They did it because they tapped into something greater than themselves. They had faith. They were set clear intentions, and they took constant action towards their goals. That is a divine change in action. We can see it in the stories of people who have transformed their lives through prayer and through yearning and following God's plan step by step. Not just one day, but every day of their lives. You see, one story that comes to mind is that the woman who struggled with anxiety and depression. She felt lost and alone, like she was drowning in her own thoughts. But when she discovered the power of yielding to the Holy Spirit. You see, this started small. But just take a minute each day to breathe and to focus on your present moment. And over time, this woman, she noticed a shift within herself. She felt more grounded, more centered, and more peace. In other words, she tapped into the shalom of God. Her anxiety did not disappear overnight, but she learned to manage it in a way that it didn't control her. That is divine change at work. And it's still working in her. It is not always easy, but it's worth it. You see, what are the key takeaways from all of this? It's simply, divine change is real. It's accessible. It is a journey that we can all embark upon. It is not about achieving some sort of mysterious state. It's about becoming the best version of yourself. It is about living a life that is authentic and meaningful and fulfilling. It is not alone in this journey. You see, we all in this together. Every single one of us has the capacity to make a divine change. You know, one of the most powerful examples of divine change is found in Acts, the 9th chapter. The transformation of Saul into Paul. Excuse me. Saul was a fiery persecutor of Christians, driven by religious zeal and desire to destroy the early church. But on that road of Damascus, he had a life-changing encounter with the risen Jesus. Blind by a divine light and confronted by Christ himself. You see, Saul's heart and purpose were radically changed. After regaining his strength and being filled with the Holy Spirit, he became Paul, a devoted apostle, a church planner, and one of the most influencing figures in the New Testament. So, this transformation isn't the result of human effort or persuasion. Talk to me, somebody. It is a direct act of a divine intervention. Paul's life became the testament to how God's grace can completely rewrite a person's story and turn the persecutor into a preacher and a destroyer into a builder of faith. You see, sometimes we got to get real before God and check ourselves from the neck up. If you have ever struggled with making a change in your life, share your story in the comments below. I want to hear about the experience, your struggles, and your triumphant. If you are looking for more inspiring content, I encourage you, keep on listening. So the way to get those reminders, you just go on and subscribe. Thank you for watching. And I'll see you on the next one. And remember this. You know, life is about sowing seeds. Won't you just share this video with someone who's struggling in life? Maybe they are in that place of a valley of decision. Why don't you be that secret agent for God and share this video? And as we say always, let's depopulate hell and overpopulate heaven for our King's glory. Let us be the generation that rise and activate the plan of God. Let's go deeper, go wider, go higher, and fulfill the plan of God intentionally. Until the next time, you be blessed, you be amazing, and let's share the love of Christ everywhere we go. Unapologizing and intentionally. You are loved and you are highly favored of God. Live your best life. Shalom. Shalom.